I have said this many times, countless times, and I'll say it again. But because Ashidemis is in Nigeria, making videos from Nigeria, she has never been to the UK or the airport or this thing. She doesn't know what she's talking about. They will say, I am Yani Okoto Mio Mio, you know. But then when your YouTubers in UK, when they set their light and just come and tell you this is what you need, even if they say you need a newborn baby to get this visa, you will go and look for newborn baby. If they say you need this one to you go me, I will tell you this more when I fit talk with my mouth. If you like, follow my path. If you like, don't follow my path. But like I used to tell you, I bring you guys 98% information. The main 2% is your village people. So guys, today again, I am stressing on this MVQ. And that's why I told you I finally found the equivalence of MVQ. Some of you are going to be doing practice, spending millions of nairas or thousands just to get this experience, to come and apply for the same job that somebody with WAEC and somebody that treats malaria have. Abi? Oh, okay. There's to say follow no road. Something is, when you're just applying for a job, when you see the requirement, they will put the heaven and earth. You must have 2 eyes, you must have 4 legs, have this one, have everything. They will put everything. Who don't want the best for their company? Of course, everybody do. But then, if after everybody that apply for the job, none of them have 2 eyes in cup, does that mean that they will say, oh yeah, oh, we the place be vacant? If they say they need people with 2 eyes and it's only people with one eye that apply, won't they pick the person that the one eye is sharpest? If they say they need people that can work with their 2 hands and it's only people that have one hand, it's not they will pick the person that the one hand is most active. Hey, Chineke God. You will see a requirement of a job, and because of that, you want to get everything. Ask any employer or recruiter, even you yourself, that you've looked for a PA, you've looked for a nanny, you've looked for a school, even you that you've looked for a house in Nigeria. And then maybe you told the agent you want a new house, a house that is close to the city, in front of the gate, outside the door, have lights, have everything. Last, which house did they stay? Is it close to the city? Is it close to the market? Do you have light 24/7? Do you have this one? Even in real life, things you expect, you don't see your real life expectation, let alone jobs. When the recruiter is putting characteristics, putting out lists, putting out everything, he is not expecting to have applicants that meet the same requirements. Putting all those requirements is to scare people like you away, so that so I'm not even supposed to tell you safe, so that the CV you have to check will not be much. I told you, even if they are paying $1 million as a HR, to download CV, and maybe you have 10 vacancies and then 10,000 people send this CV, my dear, you will download maybe the first 100 or the first 200. You cannot kill yourself. You cannot kill yourself. You get? You cannot. You will download everything. You cannot download everything. Then you go with the one that, and that's why most employers have this ATS system to check keyword and everything. When you see a job advert and the requirements say you need this, you need that, you need this thing, that does not mean that if you don't have this but you have that, that means that you don't have a chance. You don't even know, maybe even with everybody that is applying, you are the only one that even have that or that have that this. You don't even know whether everybody that is applying, some people can even have the this and the that, but the way they construct their CV is looking as if they don't have this and that. I have checked CV for the past how many days. When I see some CV, there are some people that they are nurses, they are really qualified, but their CV is that they don't have bullet points, they don't know how to analyze, they don't have this thing. So where I've seen some people that they've cared for only maybe their sister that has malaria. Excuse me. They've cared for only their sister that has malaria, but then their CV is bomb. It's in total. You don't know the person you're applying with, but because you say you need this, you need that, you need clinical, you need head of fish, right? So because of that, you went to the market, you went to kick out, you went to just for you to meet the qualification. And last after that, did you get the job? Did you not get the job? What the wow. So I can't stress this MVQ a lot. I don't know about any other thing, but if you're applying for healthcare assistant, care worker, domiciliary worker, any of these band 2 level courses, band 2 vocation, Bantu, right? Anything. You don't need a certificate. You don't need a qualification. But sometimes you see this MVQ mostly with NHS, and that's what I've explained to you, that NHS is like government hospital in Nigeria. To work with government hospital, even to attain the lowest point and lowest vacancy or be lowest position in a government hospital in Nigeria, you have to have like a qualification, at least a living certificate. Exactly. So if you know that you cannot get this, it's better you target care home. And even at that, we still have some NHS that will actually still recruit you even without this qualification. But then our mouth is smelling and we're concerned. So, and do you know why I'm buttressing this point? Sheba, I told you the guys that me, I've made my research. I've made so many research. Share talking. There are some, maybe if you've known any care home, go back to their website and go and check. There are some care homes. There are so many care homes. In fact, lot of care homes, majority of care homes. After checking their job description, check the benefit that they have to offer. When you go through their benefits, you will see things like paid training, and in that paid training, you will see MVQ level, kinikon to kinikon. Go and check it. Go and check it. If I can see this, I will attach it when I'm editing this video. Those care homes, they will tell you benefits that you have when you're working with them. Paid training. Show mommy paid training. Paid MVQ kinikon. They will write it there. That MVQ that you are spending money for, that you are spending thousands for inside Nigeria, your care home is telling you that they will give you for free. That they will even pay for you. What can I say again? What? But then, since I'm not inside UK now, I don't know what I'm saying. Believe whatever you like. As long as it's not my money, you get. That's why I told you people that this thing, this job, this route does not require you any money. Just be on your own and just apply to the best. Like you, this type of work is very sensitive. It's very crucial. Like, so people that are ready to do it, they used to give them special care. They used to pamper them. Like, just like you're making somebody to do something, a work that is unexpected, you'll be pampering the person. They are ready to give you anything just to entice you, and make you do it. That is it. That's why you see some of these care homes, they'll pay for accommodation, they'll pay for your flights, they'll pay for your DPS, they'll pay for this, just to make it enticing for you. And we have some that don't care. Even, but they might not care when you feel like you're in it. But when you get there in real life, you actually see that they will show this care part of them. You understand? It's a very, very sensitive work, very, very delicate work, because you're dealing with sensitive patients, sensitive care. And if you don't do the job from your heart, right, you know their regulatory body is secrecy. If secrecy find out and everything, they can just shut them down, seize their license, and that's the end of the care home. So that's why they are very, very careful with who they recruit, and with even when they recruit you, they'll still like try to do things maybe they ain't go give you joy, so that when you're doing the work, they just say, okay, this one they give you joy, that kind of thing. You don't need MVQ. And for those of you that are doing MVQ, I've told you countless times, okay, I've not made the video. All these experiences that you've had is equivalent to MVQ. The only difference is you don't have a certificate to back it up. But then if you have medical report, this thing to stop wasting your money. Stop. You don't need the MVQ. You do not need it. Even when you do all the MVQ that you can, when you get to UK, they'll start chaining you as if you do not do anything. As if you do not do anything. So the best bet is just go to Florence Academy and just watch videos. Just do. Yes. Most of these YouTubers in UK that are advising you people, they went to UK as nurses or as senior carers. Excuse me. They went to the UK as nurses. So as most of them that went to the UK as nurses, of course they did IELTS, they did have their MVQ, they had their experience like this thing. Some of them, they went to the UK as healthcare assistant, but they already have the nurse qualification. They already have they've actually done their CDPT. So when they set their camera and they're telling you things you need for healthcare assistant, of course they will tell you what they applied with. Because when you are sending, if you're actually a nurse, you have experience and everything. When you actually want to apply for post of healthcare assistant, you had all your qualification at NVQ, at IELTS, you had everything together, and that's what they used to give them a job. They are nurses, so but they give them a job as healthcare assistant. So when they are telling somebody that this is what you need, this is what you need, it's not what they submitted. They will tell you. We don't tell you that if you don't submit this one, because that was what they submitted. That was what they had in their mind. Just like I tell you, when you're going to the embassy, pack all the documents you have with you, all your documents, submit it. Not because I tell you guys. So imagine somebody asked me now what I submitted for my document when I was going to Russia. I have a lot of documents I submitted. I listed everything. It's very much. But that does not mean that if you do not submit 2 out of my document, at least all those accessory documents, that does not mean they will not give you visa. Some people can submit 17 documents, they will give them visa. Some people can give them 20 documents, they will give them visa. Some people can submit them, as long as you submitted the most important one, your international passport, your certificate of sponsorship, your bank statement, and then which other one? That 4 is the main one they used to consider your visa. Other ones are accessory. So even if you don't submit this one, the doesn't mean they will not give you visa. It's even written in gov.uk. If I'm editing, I will screenshot it. It's written there. Your main important document. So when somebody actually got a job as healthcare assistant in UK, but the person is a nurse in their own country, of course, which qualifications do they have? They have a lot of qualifications now. They have. If anybody is to come and advise you, it should be somebody that does not have this experience. And they don't need this experience. I cannot shout it enough. Keep your money, The money you're supposed to have now is to come and pay me and focus on one care home you apply to, but then they will say this guy is fighting for our pockets. But then the money you guys to do MVQ, and then after the MVQ, WQ, where's the care home you want to apply to? Nothing. With all your MVQ and everything, you apply to the one that is on Google, I be on YouTube. They'll tell you that no longer be quitting from Nigeria. So with all those your MVQ, they did not see all those MVQ. If MVQ was that important to them, do you know how many people they would have recruited from Nigeria? Do you know how many? There are people that they are nurses for over how many years. If MVQ was the most important to them, you do know how many they would have recruited. And you know, funny enough, the people that these care homes are recruiting inside Nigeria and giving sponsorship, do you know what they are students. Students that they are doing 20 hours per work. Some of them they did marketing, some did law, some did civil engineering, some did this one, just because they are looking for who to sponsor their visa so they can stay in the UK. If you go to the care home now, you see a Nigerian working, just say good afternoon, what's your name, what did you study? You take civil engineering, what did you study? Where did you study? Those are the people they are giving that sponsorship to. Those that are already in the UK, that they are looking for somebody to sponsor their visa after their study, so they will not come back to Nigeria. Those are the people that are giving that work to. Or many people that want to do their normal 20 hours per week work. Those are the people that they are giving. 20 hours per week does not need sponsorship. So people that cannot come back to Nigeria, like they need a sponsor, those are the people they are giving to work. So did they do MVQ? Did they do MV? At times, if somebody come on YouTube to come and say something, you're going to supposed to sit down and just analyze and say, okay, this one like this one like this. Like you're supposed to sit down and analyze it. It's not everything that you see you believe. But then it's because somebody will come and say, like, hey, to apply for this, you need this one, you need this one, you need this Ibaga. You can't get it, you can't get it. And last, did you get the job? Did you get the job? Nigeria experience is different from UK experience, it's different from Canada experience. No matter the amount of experience you have as a care worker in UK, when you're moving to Canada, you have zero experience. You start from the scratch. But then the experience you have in Canada can just give you like, okay, in your CV can just give you like a head that you have an idea. You're starting from zero. If it was about the MVQ or whatever, or this thing is, it would be like widely acceptable. So guys, stop spending your money on things that are not. You just say MVQ, and the thing is, even in a job description, do you say MVQ1 / this thing / equivalence? She mean equivalence. Do you know the equivalence? I said I will make that video. You do not need this MVQ. All of you, you've had this MVQ experience. You've had it. The only thing is you just have to convert it to like a volunteer experience. I cannot talk more than this. My small mouth. Cannot talk more than, because they say you did Nigeria, you did this thing, you don't know what you talk. NAIRA, just to care somebody. And there's some basic things you should know as a carer and this thing. But this Florence Academy, they have Allison charge money. I think there's around on this. We don't need MVQ, guys. We don't need MVQ. Do you think that this job requires is your loving and caring heart? Chicken, stop dashing your money. Save your money and come and pay for the small way you don't get. Just bring money. Come and focus on one care home and submit to the care home. You will get all this when your higher hotel, your driver's license and everything. They will post general this thing, you send CV to it. Have they given you job? Have they offered you job now? If it was by MBQ, they for never pick you. Anyways, that's what I say. I should come and tell you people again. If anybody asks me about MVQ again, I'll come and send this video to them. Think about it. So that's how they say about higher hotels. You need a higher hotels. You need a higher hotels. I made a secret video. You need a higher hotels for what? Higher hotels for what? Most of these people that went to UK, they went on study visa, and when on study, they don't do hotels. So how are they able to work in that care home without higher hotels? How? Na magic. Anyways, I know we talk past this one where I don't talk. I'll see my next video. Thanks for watching and bye. Why did not bring the lights today? Bye bye.